Hey lovelies, it's your girl Swan here bringing to you a brand new video. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm Swan. I'm a trim Begonian artist that likes to draw dark skin, thick thighs, big hips ladies like me. And if you're not new here, what is up? Home skillet biscuits. So we've reached the third week of Warrior Match. For those of you who don't know, Warrior Match is a challenge I created as to give me an excuse to draw my warrior OC Sharite more often, because I tend to neglect her and two others of my OCs while drawing my main character, Swan. Yes, she was originally just supposed to be my avatar, but she got a personality of her own. Right now, she's drawing on her drawing tablet on the screen. That's Swan. Say hi, Swan. So I have Warrior Match for Sharite, and I have the one we just did in October. Drawtober, Witchtober. I have Witchtober for my Witch OC Moonlight. I have to find one for Layla. She's a demon and a scientist. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But Warrior Match is for Sharite. And because I'm a slow drawer, I gave myself 4 weeks. Well, a month, but 4 prompts. I can't speak. I'm tripping over my words. But it's 4 prompts so it could give me time to breathe, and it's working out because I'm keeping on top of it. Even though something motivated me to start drawing something else, and then I realized, wait, it's Thursday, I have to do this. And this pose wasn't as hard as the other ones to do, and I think it's because I'm getting more used to drawing Sharite's body type. Sharite's body type is not one I usually draw. I mostly draw chubby girls, thick girls, and Sharite is still thick, but she's muscular with her thickness, and she got abs. My girl got abs. Yes, look at them right there. I'm getting better at it. I'm not 100% confident in drawing muscular bodies, but I am improving, and I'm happy about that. That challenge is helping me feel more comfortable in drawing Sharite. And I think I want to draw her more. So guys, second year of this challenge, and it's working. I'm gearing to draw Sharite more, which, yay, that's the whole point. So, fun fact, Sharite is my very first OC ever. I used to do Zentangles, which is, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's where you draw a bunch of patterns over and over and came up with a design. And I learned how to do the Zentangle gem. And I randomly draw this portrait, if you could call it that. You know, I'm not being mean to my past self. For the skills I had back then, I drew a portrait. And I drew a giant gem in the middle of the head just to incorporate the Zentangle gem. And I really liked how that looked. And I experimented, and Sharite was born. I'm telling you this because Sharite's very first weapon was a bow and arrow. She was supposed to be an archer, and well, apparently. But right now, after drawing this illustration, I realize archery is not for Sharite. I don't think I made this story come across, but Sharite sucks at archery. Yeah, she's down to her last arrow, and her face is like that because she is frustrated. She's not getting the results she wants. She is currently practicing with her teacher, the person who teaches her about combat, and she's excellent with the close contact weapons such like swords, axe. Like you see last week's video, she looked a little too happy wielding that axe. I had to take it away from her, and now she has a bow and arrow, and she's not happy about it. She's like, girl, what am I supposed to do with this? And I like how much her story progressed, because literally her very first design was her being an archer. And now it's come to she don't like that. She don't like it at all. She likes to be close in your face, arm to arm, let me punch you in your face kind of thing. Not have to be back away from the action and have to be calm and concentrate. And I think, and I love that I discovered that about Sha, right? She has no patience. She really is my daughter. She has no patience. So in order to do archery, you have to take deep breaths, you have to concentrate, you have to focus. I'm just basing this on how I see other people, and like when you watch cartoons where they do archery, it's always the calm person who's the archer, you know, the grounded person who is the archer, and they have to be really focused in order to aim and have an accurate shot. Sharite ain't like that. That ain't the life for Sharite. Sharite like to be, I'm coming to get you. Whack, whack, whack. She likes swinging the sword, and with her muscles, big muscles, and how strong she is, she's good at close combat. None of the word I was going to say. Like close contact, combat. Wow, words. Hand-to-hand combat. She's very good at hand-to-hand combat when she's training in the training fields with the other trainees. She beats them. Okay? They generally, even though she's the princess, which, other fact, Charlotte's the princess of the land. Even though she's the princess, it's an insult to go easy on her. So they go hard on her, and she beats them easily. The only time they feel like they have any upper hand is in archery. She doesn't have the patience to concentrate long enough to shoot the arrows accurately. So she knows this. So every time she has to go and shoot an arrow, she's like, I know I'm going to suck. And she doesn't think, oh no, this is the time I'll do it. She knows she's going to suck. So she entails fulfills her prophecy, and she sucks. She sucks real bad. I'll be so sorry for her, but like, girl, just concentrate. And this is like me. I love playing RPG games. RPG games were my bread and butter. I used to run home from school to play RPG games, and I always have an archer in my team. When I used to play all the Final Fantasies game, not the high graphic ones, for some reason high graphic games hurts my brain. I know, off topic, but I love The Legend of Zelda, and when it's the Ocarina of Time and the games that come before that, I have fun. The low poly, the low res, the pixel games. I love pixel games. The pixel games tickles my brain. But Breath of the Wild, I will never play that game because it's too high graphics for me and too open world. So, do you guys find yourself doing this where low poly games, fun, high graphic, all the, like, you could literally see the pores on their face games hurts your brain, or it overwhelms your brain so you stay away from them? Yeah, that's me. But back to Final Fantasy, like when I used to play Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, Final Fantasy, there's so much Final Fantasy games, but the RPG ones that I used to play all the time, I always have to have an archer, and there is like an option where you could turn your main character that you're playing with into different classes, and I'll try to be an archer. I really do, but it doesn't give that much damage. It doesn't give that much damage. So I always find myself going back to the sword. I live by the sword, I die by the sword. Except I always have potions on me. So this illustration was easy to do because, again, it's Thursday and I forgot I got so distracted by doing something else, and I might post what I get distracted by over on Patreon. So guys, follow me over on Patreon. Huh? And oh, it have a nice surprise over there already if you wanna like, But I got so distracted by something else that I totally forgot I had to do this. And because I've gotten more comfortable with drawing Sharite, I bust this out in like 2 2s. I was like, wow, I'm actually finished with this illustration and I'm actually liking the illustration. So a win is a win. A win is a win. And right now I'm like doing the line art in the back, and I just have to see, I'm really experimenting with lighting now. I thought, oh, I'm done, but no. I had to experiment with the lighting. I don't know. Last week's illustration with Sharite with her axe, my girl, I was like, it looks good. I love the illustration. She looks crazy for her axe, but something's missing. So I went back and experimented with lighting, and it added such a nice menacing aura to the illustration. So this one, when I finish it, I'm like, it still looks good. Sharite looks badass even though she's failing miserably in archery, that I wanted to experiment. So I went on Pinterest, found some lighting ideas, some dramatic lighting ideas, and here are the results. Yeah, I'm really, I know it's so boring to say, but I'm really liking experimenting with lighting. And it's so easy. Once you're done the illustration, you could just, well, it's so easy doing it digitally, that is. There's so much planning to do that traditionally, but I will experiment traditionally soon. But I'm really happy with how this lightens effect. The one I like the most is like if it's leaves over her, like she's under a tree. I love that one the most. The colors, I'm like, mwah. But that's it, lovelies. Thanks so much for drawing with me as I ramble. And let me know what you think about the illustration and how funny it is that Sharite, who I made to be an archer, is no longer an archer. She hates archery. Oh, I'm loving this challenge. But anyhow, lovelies, thanks so much for drawing along with me. If you like to hang out with me, like that button. If you wait, I said that wrong. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you like hanging out with me, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you when I see you, lovelies. Mwah. Bye. 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 Mwah. Bye. Next week is a scepter. Bye.